I hate football. I don't like football. And number 12 is one of the stories that I never... You see, when you come into our wardrobe, we arrange the stories like that. And so getting to the middle last year somewhere, we just said, well, the country is so quiet. I think we decided in coffee. We were sitting at coffee. Country is quiet. Why don't we see what we can do to energize the country a little bit? And so somebody pointed number 12, somebody also pointed that, and somebody pointed that. And we said, well, the football one is soft. That one, people will just laugh about it. And then we prepare for the bigger one. Then number 12 comes and everybody, and that's where you realize that this work is about teamwork. Because I never gave the respect that number 12 needed to deserve. I never gave it that respect. When my guys in the team were saying that this is great, and when we are discussing it, we got this man, they say, oh, this is fantastic. And I'm like, what is that? Football. You go and sit there and then you get what? When we buy yellow cards and we buy red cards and we are discussing, I don't get enthused. But hey, that became the biggest, most troubling story. I'm sure by now all of you know that I lost one of my colleagues, Ahmed Swale, as a result of number 12. And it was a very painful moment for us. It was a moment to now look back and ask ourselves those real questions. Yes, we get death threats. We get it every day. It's normal. But we didn't expect it to get to that height. But the release of his pictures led to some people somewhere deciding that shooting him twice in his heart and one in the neck was the best solution. So the normalization committee and those issues. Before I released number 12, I wrote an article. And my point in that article was simple, that I didn't know football. The edifice will come down because all the criminals will be exposed. But when it comes to the building of football, we need the football people to help. You see, as journalists, we can't do it all. We depend on civil society and we depend on people like you who know football to help us build it. If I say I have been to school about how to form a normalization committee and how to play football and make it successful, I am lying. I have no idea. In fact, as I sit here, I don't even know what is happening in the football fraternity. So, in making sure that football becomes great, I think it's a responsibility for all of us.